Hi Robin, it's Lisa, and I have your midterm in front of me, and I want to show you what I think is happening. So what I think is happening is that you're trying to match the predecessors exactly according to the instructions. So if I look at the instructions, or the screenshot at least, I see the predecessors 1, 3, 4. So if I go back to your project, and indeed I just enter 1, 3, 4, etc., yeah, I'm going to get this. And the reason is, if you look here, if I'm trying to enter a 1, what that's doing is it's trying to link back up to this row here. Let me get out of that. This row here, which is a summary task. So that's the issue. Row 1 is project website, whereas if you look at the screenshot, row 1 in the screenshot, in my version, is start site, and there's this row 0 that is the project website. So first you'll need to fix that, and then those predecessors would line up. If you regardless of my screenshot, if you really just wanted to link them, so for example, row 4, you'd really be linking this to the task just before it. Not a summary task, but the task, which would be row 2. So if I did do that and I said link this up to row 2, you can see when I enter 2, that's not a problem. Or this row, row 5, in this case would link up to 4, so I would do 4. And then the next one would be 5. And you can see that that's not a problem. Okay, but to make it match the screenshot exactly, this is what you need to do. First, we want to turn on what's called row 0, and that's up in Format. And it's this checkbox here, Project Summary Task. And when I check to turn it on, it turns this on. This is basically the same thing that you did manually. You created this project website using row 1, and that's great. Microsoft Project also provides basically the same thing, but in the form of a switch. So you just check this box here and it turns that on for you. So once you turn that on, you can get rid of this row, but you can't just delete it now because it's a summary task. First, what you'll need to do is outdent everything. So I'm going to highlight all the rows, and I'm going to go ahead and use the outdent button. That releases this from being a summary task, so now I can right click and delete it. Okay, now I'm ready to go, and now because I've got row 0 here and start site is now row 1, that lines up with this screenshot. So now I can just put these numbers in exactly as I see, and they should be no problem. So that would be 1, right, and then 3, and then 4, which matches here, and then 5, 7, etc. So now everything should be just fine. And you can see too, if I move over, there's that waterfall effect in the Gantt chart bars. So that should do it. One thing that is required here is that you edit that overall project summary task. So this should, if I hit the F2 key and get inside there, this should be project website. So that's something else you can do to make that look precisely like the screenshot, but that's it. All right, let me know if you have any further questions.